OCD is not OCD. It is a much more, it's a much deeper device in pathology than OCD and psychology. OCD comes from the very nature of man, springs from the fall in Eden. It is OCD that is the end of the Old Testament. And the end of OCD is the birth of Jesus Christ. So the end of OCD is vanity, a chasing after the wind, idolatry, Solomon's proclamation. All things are meaningless. All is vanity, all is idolatry, all is OCD. And it is Jesus that brings the waters that will never run dry. It is following Jesus, obsessing on Jesus, that does not lead to death and the ground, but to everlasting life. It is the obsession on Jesus that is the true end of OCD, which is the end, the ground vision of death. Right? The rumination, the thinking man. And it is the media is trying to constantly feed our OCD and turn our eyes from Jesus, which is the light of the world, which is the true obsession of the world, which should be the true obsession of the world, into the ground, into other things, into computers, into other OCD devices, which is death and destruction and depression. Right? So it's deeper than psychology. Psychology is a glossing over of the true pathology, which is the fall of man. OCD is the fall of man. OCD evidences the fall of man. And it is Jesus, the resurrected Lord, the Jesus Christ, that come follow me, not your OCD, of Jesus Christ, and I will make you a fisher of men. And I will give you water that will not run dry. That is the true salvation and the everlasting life. For he is the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. When he says it is finished, OCD is finished. The obsession of the earth is finished. The obsession of the world is finished. The obsession with death, the OCD of death, for the center of OCD is death. OCD is the center is death, and now the center is Jesus Christ. The life, the love, the joy, the rejoicing, the salvation, the grace, the forgiveness, the mercy. And all you have to do is have faith and belief and obsession in Jesus, in the living Christ. And you shall not perish, but have everlasting life. That is the miracle. The end of OCD is the miracle of Jesus Christ. The end of idolatry is cured by his sacrifice. Right? Idolatry is cured by his sacrifice. The constant OCD is just idolatry. Right? And idolatry is the original sin. Idolatry. So OCD is a renaming of idolatry. Right? And idolatry is the original sin. Have no other God before me. It's the first commandment. Thou shalt have no other God before me. Learn the 10 commandments. And that is the victory in Jesus Christ. That our obsession on him shall not lead to death, but shall everlasting glory and edification and love and joy. Forever and ever. Amen.